Hey everybody, welcome back to the garage. The other day, a couple of days ago, I picked up my brother's Street Glide, looked at the front wheel real quick, and right away I saw that the bearing was missing half of the bearing, ball bearings in the bearing. So today I got some time. I'm going to go ahead and jack this thing up, take the front wheel off, and see how much damage we have, if any. He does want me to check the front brakes while I'm at it. And I'll probably check the rear brakes too, just to make sure the pads are good. What else does he want me to check? Oh, and he wants me to check the drive belt. So let's get started on that. All right, before I get into anything, this is actually the outer cover of the bearing. You see how it's pulled off of there? And then inside here, you got about halfway of the ball bearings that are missing already. Let me see if I can get a little closer. I don't know if I can focus, but you can see the ball bearings, right? And then you don't see any. That's because they're all missing. So hopefully you didn't do any damage to the axle, and hopefully all it's going to need is a bearing replacement. So to get this wheel off, first thing I'm going to do is jack the bike up. I'm going to go ahead and loosen these bolts that mount the calipers to the forks. Loosen them up, get them ready to be taken off. Take these two bolts out, then get this all off. And then on the other side, the left side, or left side from the driver's seat, I'm going to remove this axle nut. All right, now this is an ABS model, and you can see right here, it's got the ABS pickup. So, you know, be careful not to damage this and stuff like that, taking the wheel off. And the same thing on this side, I'm going to take the two mounting bolts for the caliper. I'm going to loosen them right up so I can just take them off by hand at some point and get this caliper off so I don't damage anything. Actually, to take the wheel off, you do have to take the calipers out so you get them out of the way so the wheel can slide down. But I'm looking at the pads right now without taking them out, and they don't look to be that bad. I'm not in dire need of replacing them at this time. So what I do to keep this out of the way and from hitting the fender, I'll put some mechanics wire on it. And we just wrap it out of the way. Do the same thing to the other side. And again, this side doesn't look that bad either. This is your ABS sensor. All right, be careful with that. You don't want to bang that up too. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with this, except on this side, I'm going to hold the sensor and the caliper. Let's get the wheel out. Wow. Wow, that is crazy. Look at that. That is insane. It's missing half the, he's lucky, man. That kid got lucky. My brother got lucky. It's missing half the balls. Doesn't look like there's any damage. This is the race. It looks like it's okay. Anyway, this is the shaft. Does not look bad. Doesn't look like it's damaged. There is some damage to the spacer, but I think that's going to be okay. There's no damage on the inside of the spacer, just on the outside. Looks like the bearing or whatever it was riding on that for a little bit. I think it was the outer cover. So that looks all right, except for the outside. It is what it is. I don't think he's got the money to spend to fix this, like to get a new spacer if he doesn't really need it. Yeah, the shaft looks good. Axle, whatever you want to call it. Spindle looks all right. There's no damage. The other side actually looks all right. Doesn't look bad at all. So looks like there's some damage on that spacer, and that was the noise he was hearing. I wonder how that rim looks. Look at that. That's all metal from the bearing. There's the bearings, all shredded. Oh, the case of the bearing. And that probably went inside. There's some damage to the inside of the rim. But I think he's gonna be all right without replacing the rim, as long as I can get the bearings to pop out and you know, come out of there. This one's gonna be funny though. The bottom one we should be able to get out easily. All right, the rim's gonna go right on top of that bucket. I'm gonna pop that right out. All right, gonna get the biggest hammer you got with a brass pin. Stick it down in there, get that bearing. And that bearing's out. Actually, this one is not in bad shape. Let's see what it feels like. Yeah, it feels okay. All right, what I'm concerned with is how bad is the damage. It's not bad on this side at all. There's no damage on this side at all. Let's see if that pin fits tight in there or loose or what we got. All right, so it's the same amount of play on both sides. So his rim is going to be fine. Now I got to figure out how to get that out. What am I going to do to get this race out? Don't know, I don't know. I'm going to have to get my welder and weld some knobs on this on 3 sides so I can get it with the screwdriver from the inside out, since there ain't no bearing here to actually hit. So I'm going to weld 1, 2, I'm going to weld 3 spots on this. Just gonna let it cool down for a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and try and I'm gonna try and get that out of there. And there she is. At first, one of the welds broke off, but the other 2 were good enough to get it out. And it doesn't look like it welded through the bearing race, so shouldn't have done any damage to the hub. Yeah, no damage to the hub. I don't know if you can see that. The hub looks okay. It's going to need to be cleaned out. I don't think we're going to have to replace the rim or anything else, just the bearings. So we got lucky, I'd have to say. Kid does need a new tire though. Oh well. I think if he had continued to ride on this, it would have been a lot worse. This is not a good good thing to happen to your bike. I mean, you're on 2 wheels. So it's going to need a set of bearings, and he needs a front tire. I did check his drive belt, and there's something weird going on with that. It's not really damaged to the point where it would need to be replaced. It's the same as it was last year, if I remember correctly. What is weird about the belt, the drive belt, is every 4th tooth has a small piece of rubber, like, shaved off. Like something got in there and like hit every 4th tooth, which is weird. It's not every tooth of the belt, but every 4th one. And right on, the whole belt, every 4th one has like a little chunk of rubber torn off, I guess. And it's right on a corner. I don't think it'll affect the bike going down the road or anything like that. And he's been riding it like that since last year. The rest of the belt, there's no tears or anything wrong with it. I'm going to tell him just keep riding on that belt. I don't know what could have caused that. It's just very, very weird that it would be every 4th tooth. I'm thinking it's a defect in the Harley belt, in the Harley drive belt. But it looks like it'll last him another couple of years at least. Those belts don't let go like car belts do. So, and there's no other new damage on the belt, so I think he's going to be fine with that. Give him a call today. Tell him to order this stuff, and we'll come back and we'll put that in. Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate everybody's time. I know it takes time, you know, out of your life and stuff to watch the videos. Any comments, questions, constructive criticism, put them down below. And support the channel by, you know, subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, I appreciate it. Share and like the videos. Thank you all. We'll see you when it's time to put this back together and get it repaired. I am glad that thing came out, man. All right.